So I got to the campus at 2:45 that morning. It looks like everyone else is as sleepy as I was. On the way out, as you can see, it's still really dark. But slowly I kept waking up every now and then and taking a little bit of video outside. And the sun was rising to meet us. I'm not quite sure where we are there, but this is when we first came into Austin. There's the skyline in the back. And once we got off the bus, we opened up into this beautiful park with awesome trees, and there's a state building right there. Unfortunately, there was scaffolding everywhere that you'll see here in a second because they were renovating a lot of it. Yeah, there it is. They were renovating a lot of it, so the outside wasn't as beautiful as it could have been, but the inside was gorgeous. Look at that. It's like 4 or 5 stories tall, and it looks down. All of the governors are lined up on the wall. I decided to take some stairs up and see where they went. I sped it up because I'm slow, and it took forever, but I didn't speed it up too much because I thought maybe I or someone watching might get a little motion sick from it, because I didn't have a tripod or anything with me. It's beautiful windows and detailing everywhere. It's absolutely gorgeous. Now, apparently, the Texas State Capitol building is bigger than our federal Capitol building. So, I guess what they say about Texas and everything being bigger is true, at least there. They had so many hallways that looked exactly the same. I got turned around a couple of times. But here we are on the second floor of the rotunda space, with just gobs and gobs and gobs of people. It was crazy how many people were there, and how beautiful this architecture is. So here in just a second, I'm gonna gush a little bit more. So I found a corner that's a little quieter than the rest of the place to sit in. Just, I don't know, take a second, because this place is amazing. I've never been to Austin. I was born and raised here in Texas, but I've never been to Austin. If you don't know what Texas is size-wise, it was a 3-hour drive from where I live. So I'm really glad I came on this trip. We're gonna have to go do a rally at the steps here in a second. But I wanted to just, I don't know, breathe it in for just a minute, because it's just insane how cool this is. I can't wait to see what the rest of the day holds, and hopefully I'll be able to record some of it and get it out and kind of encourage any of you guys that are in community college and they offer this trip. I think it's every year. Offer this trip for you guys. I think it is an amazing opportunity. Unfortunately, I do have to wear stuffy business clothes. I had to borrow 2 blazers from my grandma. They got us here, they feed us, we got a per diem, and we get to, see this process and advocate for us. And I hope this video kind of helps any of you that knew about it and wanted to do it but wasn't sure if they'd actually like it, or if you didn't know about it, to try it out next year. See what you can do and what a difference you can make, especially as non-traditional students. It's really important that we get our legislatures to know and understand that we have specific and unique struggles. So I'm going to go to the rally, and I'll see you later.
Absolutely. I'm William Sarate. I serve as president of El Paso Community College.
So at the end of my trip, on the way to the buses, we actually parked right next to this archive building. I really wish I had gone in, but I didn't. So maybe next time. I want to take the kids, so maybe next time we'll go on in there. So the bus is going to start loading here soon. So we're going to leave the Capitol before too long. This has been one of the greatest trips I've ever done in my entire life. I'm so happy to have gotten to do it. I've met so many amazing people. I know I'm lucky to have a spouse, or at least someone that can watch the kids during a trip like this. I'm incredibly lucky in that regard. But I do want to encourage all of you to do something like this. It's amazing to know that you're represented and know that you can help represent yourself and people that go through the same things that you do. Even though I didn't sleep as much on the way back to Dallas, I only got this footage. So here is the beautiful Dallas skyline. It's been a couple of days since the Austin trip, and I just wanted to kind of have a little bit of a retrospective because it was a fantastic trip. Absolutely wonderful. One of the best experiences of my life, which I swear I said like a million times over this entire video. I want to take the kids someday. I've never been a big government girly. I don't really like politicians, but when the opportunity arises to do something and to do something about the things that you constantly complain about like I do, and you have strong opinions on like I do, I think it's really important to do something about it and not just talk, right? So I think it's really cool that we were representatives for our subsect of the constituents. In the days since my trip, Ben has gotten strep. Chris had a sleepover at my mother's house, and she had a birthday party at a trampoline park with some of her best friends, which she then got me to go jump on, and I was exhausted. Oh my God. I haven't jumped on a trampoline in I don't know how long. So that was fun. I don't have any footage because it wasn't just my kids. It was a bunch of other kids, and I don't feel comfortable. Still kind of iffy about having the kids on the channel, but I don't know how much, I don't know of the morality about it. That someday I might change my mind and really regret. A snowstorm is about to hit Texas, apparently. So campus is closed tomorrow. Ben's school is closed tomorrow, and my husband might not even be going to work tomorrow. So we'll be cooped up. I'll be doing a lot of schoolwork, and maybe, just maybe, I'll get the house cleaned. So look forward to whether or not I actually did that next week, where we'll have a pretty lax, chill week. Bye, guys.